Hello, my name is Piotr. I'm the founder of DeepDoc, which is AI-powered chatbot to diagnose and treat depression. What you all probably see here on this picture is another social media profile of just another girl. But for us, this is the great source to diagnose depression. There are over 350 billion people suffering from depression worldwide, with only 50% of them getting help. And that is mostly due to the misdiagnosis. So we created DeepDoc to change that. And on the high level, DeepDoc works like this. We analyze content from social media, then we score every user on 0 to 2 scale, this is depression scale, and then sends psychoeducational content accordingly. Let's go into details. So user login with Instagram or Facebook. The data are pulled to our database, then goes to the model, which uses machine learning and image recognition techniques, and then score the user. The score goes back to database, go back to chatbot, and chatbot sends psychoeducational content. We are a team of 4 founders in experience in data science, business, UX, and coding. We also have great advisors, which are psychiatrists from Warsaw Medical University and Polish Psychologists Association based here in London. The market opportunity is huge because in the UK solely, £11 billion are spent on mental health annually. Our competition, just to name few, Ginger.io, Visa, and Expert. We are better because we use social media. There's a huge amount of data there, so we can diagnose immediately. We sell our solution for £5 a month per user. It's a subscription base, and we focus on B2B2C model. We talk with local governments, universities, schools, as well as people who, after depressive episodes. So far, we've managed to attract 300 users. This is outdated. We created our model on 1,300 user dataset. We're running pilots here in UK and in Poland. And we're closing our first deal in Poland with local government and received some money for services. We are applying for Horizon 2020, and we're looking for investment which will cover 30% of €1 million that we are applying for. Thank you.
That was nice and fast. Now questions from the jury?
Hello. So is this kind of an so does it identify people that have depression, or is it a self-help afterwards bot?
Both.
Basically? Okay.
We diagnose and then we send psychoeducational content accordingly.
How do they get on your platform if they haven't already diagnosed themselves as potentially being depressed?
Well, the funny, not funny, but the paradox of depression is that you can live with depression and don't even know it. The other thing is that depression comes and goes. So you can have a depressive episode, which then you don't have it, and then it comes back. So it's great for people like that to monitor their mood.
But if I'm not experiencing, if I don't think I'm experiencing depression, why would I pay you £5 a month to link to my social media?
Because
you to diagnose me.
Yeah, because you might have a depression episode, and then depression goes away, and then it comes back. Okay, so it's not like you're always depressed. There are some kind of depression that comes and goes, and then to monitor your mood, you can use our solution.
How do you know the technology works? Because I mean, they've got lots of different forms of depression.
Yeah.
And if it's deep clinical depression, you kind of need, drugs and so on to cure it. Great. So are you kind of just dabbling in one end of the pool? And what evidence do you have that this works?
That's a great question. We used, to create a model, we used Beck's depression test as a reference point. So this is something that is, really honest. If you're talking about major depression, that's a different thing. But if you think about screening people if they're experiencing some mood disorder, this is the solution. And we know that because we tested the model on data that model didn't ever see. So.
Okay, so I'm going to the last question. How can this be a self-fulfilling prophecy? So if I'm okay, I'm fine. Mm-hmm. I find out from your service I'm depressed. Will I be depressed? And I wasn't before?
Well,
I'm slightly depressed now knowing this, you know?
We can check that. You can be our user, so we can check that.
Okay, very nice. Thank you so much to Piotr Podlasz from DeepDoc.